It's a first down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make. Get some yards.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Running back with the football. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Boy, impressed by this back here to give that 2nd and 3rd effort. Almost comes up with a first down, but good job by the defense of keeping him just short. Now, a big decision here on 4th down early in the game.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Finds his man. Has the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. That's reeled in. It's Selvia. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to chuck it again. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's complete downfield. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Selvia. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Going with the old counter run here. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
First and 10 now for the offense. And they'll give it to the back. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Becoming a long march. Play number 10 of the drive coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Strong opening drive. This is the 11th play coming up. It'll be third down. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for 6. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. So it's incomplete, pass caught, but they ruled him out of bounds.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down after that previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. They had great execution on this screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he finds his target. He has the first. And moves the ball to the 35. Another first down.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on fourth down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field, get him the football on fourth down, come up with a conversion, keep those sticks moving.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Ball handed off. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Can he make it to the marker? Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the grab.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Very efficient on third down, and now it's first down and goal. Now they'll run it on the toss. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he scores. Touchdown, LSU. Well, they slow the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball. If this one was an interception, he better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline, and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Second down after that completion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down and 10. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Here's the handoff. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run it. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Toss play to the outside. Got space, looking to score. And he runs it out just short of the end zone there.
That back was shot out of a gun. How quick did he accelerate to pick up those yards? Just an electric run. Somehow he's knocked out of bounds at just the 1-yard line. Boy, he deserved a touchdown there.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. So the offense clicking now. They're building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score LSU 14, Ohio State 0.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick it off.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
And your Ohio State Buckeyes will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And there's the handoff. In the clear at the 25. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for a deep completion. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Play action here on first down. Caught quickly. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
second down play. Receiver in motion now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Caught near the goal line. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
1st and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he'll be brought down.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. 2nd down and goal. Linebackers making some adjustments now. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offense.
Number 3.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He's going to take off. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the 1st down.
Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Here's that defense shifting again. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
He's on deck at the 33. Brings up 3rd down.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
With the score, LSU 21, Ohio State 0.
The Buckeyes will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. LSU offense back on the field. We get the second half started with the running play. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it second and medium.
42 Spider.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The short completion of the tight end. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Looking to throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Sylvia. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Here's the point after attempt. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Ball handed off. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Quick throw. The catch is made. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice second and 2.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass not complete. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. The linebacker shifting around now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
With the defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Football knocked loose in the backfield. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the 2nd half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. They'll run it here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. They'll ride the back again here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Gain of 1. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He lets it go on the move. He pulls it in for a big gain. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards and that first down.
The Buckeyes are on the move here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. There's a shot toward the end zone. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He's got some room and some blockers here. He's at the 50. Inside the 40. It's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He bought some time, now lets it go. He flips it to the back across the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Quick throw over the middle. It's caught downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. LSU 21, Ohio State 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They look to throw it here on second down. Trying to extend the play. On the run, he'll let it go. And he's got it. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
There's a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Strong fight back. So here we go, fourth quarter. Cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the LSU offense back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete, even on a first down.